get on up in here. It's hot today. It's hot today. Man, they gave me these goddamn pills. I took two of them things today. And look here, man. Either I'm running to the bathroom or I'm drinking too much water. Ooh, what's going on? But other than that, I'm feeling good. Y'all get on up in here, man. Let's make it do. Why do these brothers degrade their women, their kids' mother on social media? Y'all get on up in here, man. I need y'all up in here, man. Get on up in here. Tap on in. We've been in here 44 seconds. Ain't nobody got up in there. I'm just, there go one person, one like, one in. That's what I'm talking about. Get on up in here, top of the PM, top of the PDM. It's hot, it's hot. Hey, don't run from it, run to it. It's country girl. That go my niece, she up in here, man. That time must have caught her. Because check this out, country girl. I don't understand why these brothers, why these black men love Jason Gonzalez. Oh, man, I'm off for a week. I just got out the hospital. Brother Brussels from Kansas City, Missouri. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Beating note up in the house. It's 100 out here, man. It feel like it's like the same here. Robert, that's up in the house. What it do? Check this out, man. Y'all getting up in here. Hey, man, somebody sent me a clipping. He told me to watch this thing with Snoopy Badass, right? Hey, Alicia. And I couldn't believe how this dude was going in on C-Mac talking about his kid's mama, right? Why would a brother, why would any man, I ain't gonna just say a brother, why would any man have kids by a woman and want to degrade her or belittle her on social media? What about if your kids' friends see the YouTube or your kids' friends' parents see it? You understand what I'm saying? That's a shame on how you brothers, because your woman don't want you, she get with somebody else. You talking about him, you talking about the girl. First of all, a gang member ain't got nothing to do with your woman. So y'all need to leave the gang part of it out of there. But he should not be saying she ain't no good, talking about she trifling and all that. If I had kids, biological kids, and the stepkids I got, they grown, but all three of them, their mothers are some beautiful women. They wasn't trifling. If you're a father and the girl's doing so much, everything that you against, and she trifling and nasty, why you not trying to just get custody of your kids and you show them how to be me? You put them in a better environment. Hey, when you get too emotional sometimes, here we go, y'all. We got the trolls up in here. Man. I got them early, man. And they coming with the disrespect. Already, man. But if I had kids and the mother supposed to be this trifling and this nasty, trust and believe me, man, I would be going to court, right? I would be going to court trying to get custody of my child. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't have a baby by a woman and then the next time I have another child by her, suddenly she this nasty type of woman. Come on, man, we got to do better than that. Brothers need to start waking up. Stop airing y'all business out on social media, because you're not making her, you're not only degrading her, you're degrading yourself. If she chasing the bag, hey, that's on her. You ain't got to let the world know. Eventually, the person that got the bag and they meet her, they gonna figure out that all she want to be around them is with the money. Hey, and from the outside looking in, see, that ain't got a big old bag, so she might have some type of feelings for C-Mac. I don't know, but everybody deserves love in their life, man. But how can you be with a woman and want to degrade her when you have kids by her? Because kids is made out of love, man. Kids is produced through love. They ain't produced through chasing a bag. Because watch this. Babies don't keep relationships together. Marriages don't keep relationships together. You can't stay together because the kids cover the kids. Whoever told you that lied to you. But what I do seem to not understand, man, people will send me a clip and you dudes is going in on your girl, talking real bad about it, man. Y'all better take a look in the mirror. They say birds of a feather flock together. She trifling, you was trifling. You understand what I'm saying? If she was nasty, you was nasty. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how the game go. You said you just got out of the hospital. For sure. I'm good though. My girl, I just talked to my baby. She getting out next week. I'm feeling good though, Compton girl. I need to stop smoking. I did a breathing treatment this one. I do 2 breathing treatments a day. They gave me my asthmatic machine. Stan, some men just sell themselves short when it comes to women. Hey Stan, I don't understand when they selling themselves short. Watch this, man. You hear these dudes always trying to belittle the woman, but they'll never belittle themselves, right? That's why I don't never mess with none of my homeboys. Girls ain't never had sex behind none of my homeboys. That ain't my get at. I got some form of principle about me being in a relationship with a woman, right? These dudes want to be with a girl that's either gang banging. So my definition of what a gang banger is, some of them is that's what they're there for, to open their legs. But some of them ain't always like that. I know some beautiful girls that end up used to gang bang. Once they had a child, they stepped away from that circle. They don't do no hanging out. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about this dude got on here was talking about how his homeboy YG told him how all of them tossed the girl up. Hey man, that's that man's kid's mother. Why would this man put her business on social media all because now she's messing with C-Mac? I heard the corner stores don't accept cash anymore in California. Is that true? If it is, I ain't heard that. You feel me? But listen to me, man. These people need to wake up. Stop disrespecting your kid's mother, because you're disrespecting yourself and you're embarrassing your kids. Because your kids can end up seeing this on YouTube. Then what they supposed to do? Go by what you saying? Eventually, a child that sees somebody disrespecting their mother, the child end up hating the person or disliking the person that disrespects the mother. So you need to pay attention to it. I don't know Snoopy Mac. My only advice to him coming from a G is, hey homeboy, don't belittle your kid's mother, man, on this social media. If she want to be with Sig Mac, hey, check this out. Wish her the best. Wish her the best. Wish her the best. Don't give somebody content to talk about you, because now they want to call you a trick and all that. I don't believe you're a trick. Check this out, man. Relationships just don't last forever, man. Some come, some go. But it's somebody for everybody, man. Let her live her life with C-Mac. You know, wish her the best. And watch this, man. It might be some good, because C-Mac willing to help her. If that's his woman, he got to assist with them kids. So you might want to commend him instead of trying to talk about him, because your child might need something to eat, and she might can't reach you. And see, Mac, her man, she don't supposed to call the kids daddy. She's supposed to call her man. Let her live her life and move on. Say it again, Big No. I don't understand. Watch this, man. For the love of me, man, I do not understand how some of these brothers get on social media and give other channels contents based on their life and out their personal problems. You get on YouTube, it's about other things too, like how these dudes be going at each other. You know, I was talking about the dropout. One of my partners sent me another clip. Say, listen to what the dude is saying. And I watched this, man. I looked at it. Dude renegade. He ain't belittle me. He ain't come up at nothing with me. But watch this. It's one thing. He said, man, the dude Bam said, me and Gunner's a piece of shit. What he didn't say was he wasn't a dropout. So these is the people, and Renegade don't put our content on his show. So once I looked at what my partner told me to see, and I seen it. Renegade don't put our contents on his show. Renegade talk about his culture. He gets into his culture. What's up, Wolf? What it do, baby? And I respect that. But you get these other dudes, like the little troll that just tapped in, OG Ham calling me a gang of niggas, right? What I don't understand, like Tazzo and them, y'all sit up and talk about these other races, yet when y'all talk about them, y'all calling them niggas. Stop calling them people niggas, because that when they can come on their shows and start using the N-word, then we got something on social media to be mad about. Let's stop giving these dudes negative stuff to talk about, for they can use the negativity to create more problems amongst ourselves. And let's give them something positive to talk about. Won't you dudes try this? Oh man, Kel Mack did something great today on this show. See, when you say somebody did something great on their show, Gangster, Melly Mill, Kel Mack, and Cartoon, when you say somebody did something great on their show, they ain't gonna have no content. When we talking something positive, ain't nobody gonna ever try to tear us down. But when they see us bickering, acting like kids, having tantrums on social media, that brings about disrespect. And that ain't cool, man. I don't care what nobody say. You dudes be sitting up in here really disrespecting people. And then when they come to the prison drama, right? Let me share this with you, man. All these dudes with these jackets on for the record, just before I get into it. For the record, when you hear these dudes say, oh, I was in the pen, but it wasn't no S&Y yard, it was always S&Y yard. It was just the name just got changed from protective custody to sensitive need. That's all. They just changed the name. But it's always was an S&Y yard. It was just called protective custody. You understand what I'm saying? Now, people need to understand this, man. When these dudes that came to prison, say they was in prison. When I was in prison, and the snitch jacket was put on you, or was came through the grapevine, say, man, whoop, whoop, tell him. Well, when whoop, whoop hit that yard, somebody gonna get at him. And ain't not immediately he ain't gonna get bust on. Somebody's gonna get at him, right? Somebody gonna get at him and say, man, we need that paperwork. Problem is these youngsters don't think nothing is wrong with another race saying the N-word. They don't. They don't. They don't. And that's the problem. When they don't think it's a problem with that. You understand what I'm saying? But them dudes, when you come to prison and somebody got a snitch jacket on you, man, that paperwork must be presented. You got to let us see your transcripts. But 9 out of 10, that snitch jacket comes through your crimes, right? And 9 out of 10, some of these dudes don't never go in the yard. They try to miss the yard. If people have been to the penitentiary, that shit, my sure tell you this. You get dudes that don't want to go up north or use their own homeboys' names for enemies. You understand what I'm saying? For they want, not to make them their enemy, saying they real enemies. They just trying to use that name for they won't go up north. Renegade is a dropout, but I kind of like his show because he exposed, exactly, and that's why I said, Wolf. I just noticed that today when somebody told me to look at his clipping. He ain't being disrespectful. And he a young kid, and he just trying to know. He only talks about his people. He's not in our business, right? He don't have opinion. If he do, he share it with other people. And I'm like that. I don't get in here talking about the Emmy. I don't get in here talking about the NFs. I don't do that. Who I do talk about, I talk about dudes like American Cholo. When you throw lugs, calling us coons, using the N-word, directing it at us. That's the only time I attracted them dudes. I don't get on here seeking YouTube confrontation. I don't do the I don't work well in confrontation, man. It don't work good on me. And then that ain't got nothing to do with my health. I know what confrontation does to me. It leads me down the tunnel that I won't be able to come from out of, right? And I try to live a positive life today. I don't like a whole lot of negativity, right? But it seems like the negativity that come on YouTube, watch this, man, listen to what I'm saying. Seem like LA cats create more negativity and other people from other states feed into the negativity, but it seems like it's the LA cats that's creating the negativity, and these other people that create content, not just Hispanics, blacks do it. They create content for their shows, and they point fingers at us and think that's how all us in Los Angeles act. Well, that isn't how all we act. Young Renegade doesn't throw lugs, sound like he has put on, like he had put on that. That's why I hear you. Mr. Henderson, what it do? Midwest in the house. But listen to me, man. You get these dudes, say, oh yeah, I was in the pen. They ain't have S&Y. They had S&Y. I was just called protected custody yard. You dudes wasn't on no real yard. Now they got a thing called 50-50 paperwork. I don't know what you mean when you say 50-50 paperwork. You understand what I'm saying? You be damned if you do and damned if you don't. Is that what the paper trying to say? Watch this, man. Telling is telling. I don't care how old you are. You understand what I'm saying? If you told on somebody when you was 13 and that person is in the penitentiary, you don't think that person gonna bring that snitch jacket up on you? I done seen these type of situations in prison. I done seen them where these dudes be telling on people. Like the Bosco dude. I remember the first time I got in there, correct me if I'm wrong. Bosco posed that told on somebody when he was young, right? Posed that told on somebody when he was young. Why a lot of dudes was justify him telling, because he wasn't affiliated, he wasn't a gang member then. Snitching on the dead is foul. Yes, it is, Wolf. I don't respect that either. If this dude Bosco told on somebody when he was a kid, saying his mama told him so, hey, watch this, man. He need to really not be on YouTube. But what I don't understand was how his dudes defending it. Oh man, he was young. His mama told him to tell. And man, I had a homeboy went to YA for a murder, right? It was 3 of them. 2 of them went to prison. One went with 7 to life. One got 12. One went to YA. The one went to YA, mama told him to tell. You still told. You knew, watch this, if you was old enough to break the law, you knew about not telling. You understand what I'm saying? And if you grew up in these streets, you already know telling. You learned that in your house. That's taboo. You don't do that. We got to stop justifying what dudes is doing when they wrong and start commending people when they're doing things that's right. You understand what I'm saying? Stop trying to understand why he did it and ask why he even break the law. Why would you want to tell? Watch this, man. You want me to tell you why I don't understand rats? You get this money, you hustling in the gang, you get all these pretty cars, and as soon as you get busted, you want to tell on everybody else. Why, man? You already knew the consequences of selling drugs, the consequences of robbing, the consequences of being a gang member doing these drive-by shootings. It'd be a consequence. You might get caught and you might go to jail. So you already signed up for this. You made your bed. Why you refuse to want to lay in your bed? If you don't want to get caught up in no crimes, stop trying to be in the street life in any form, shape, or fashion. Don't be a part of the street life. That's what people need to start figuring out. Stop trying to be more than what you are. Stay in your lane. You're not built for the streets. Everybody wasn't built for these streets, man. But yet everybody seemed to have an opinion about what's going on in the streets. All these dudes putting these snitch jackets on these brothers on here. Man, my only advice to you brothers that's doing that, you ain't got that paperwork, man. Reach out to these dudes. If somebody call you and say, woo, woo, tell him, reach out to that dude if you know him. Say, man, this dude finna put this on you, and he say you tell him. Now watch this, man. 600 a grown man. 600 know what he doing. Somebody asked me my opinion on it. 600 know what he doing. I wish 600 is a professional fighter, man. I was looking at some on YouTube say he used to be signed with Don King. Wack say he got him out the contract. Wack got influence, don't he? Wack got all this influence, but he ain't trying to do nothing positive in the community. So 600, if you're a professional fighter, brother, let's go rent some vans, man. Let's take these kids to the gym. Won't you teach these kids how to box? Become a manager, brother. And I ain't talking about managing C-Mac. Teach these young brothers how to fight. Get some of these young girls for they can be one later Ali or something. Let's teach them something without them having to become gang members. Let's not leave them in the gutter. Let's teach them how to get out the gutter. Let's show them that they can be better than us. See, a lot of us went down the wrong path in our life. I know I did, man. I could have played pro baseball, and that's one of my regrets in life, man. But no, I wanted to keep banking. You understand what I'm saying? And my banging and everything else a part of these streets led me to that penitentiary. Today, we're responsible to not let the youth repeat the same cycles we go through. It's on us to make things better, man. It's on us. You dudes put so much energy in this negative stuff that I don't see nothing positive coming out you. Then you want to watch this. You put a lot of energy in destroying your own. And it's verbally. You dudes is destroying another black man verbally. Then you're trying to manipulate somebody and doing something that you ain't got the heart to do. You understand what I'm saying? You brothers need to stop doing that, man. That's not a good look. That isn't a good look. You dudes getting on these channels talking about y'all Crips and talking about y'all Bloods. And man, if I ain't never been a Crip and I was looking at you dudes for the first time, I'd be saying, damn, man, that hood must be some busters, man. Where these dudes acting now, I understand why some of these dudes are saying, oh man, y'all ain't all that in LA. Look at what we seeing. Look at C-Mac, he can't fight. Look at 600, look at Cowboy, look at S-Bone, look at all these other dudes. So when you hear dudes saying that to a certain degree, I can understand why they saying it. Y'all give them the ammunition to say these things about us. But let me here to tell you, there's a lot of Crips like me that turned their lives around. There's a lot of Bloods like Slick and Marv and them and numerous other Bloods I know that turned their life around. Everybody ain't about this rah-rah. Watch this, man. It's sad to see brothers belittle brothers. It's sad to see a brother get on YouTube and call his kid's mama a gang of bitches, saying she trifling. You understand what I'm saying? Why do we settle for talking about each other and putting these lines of division amongst ourselves? Why can't we just all get along and respect each other? Stop treating yourself like you less than and treat you like you better than. You understand what I'm saying? Stop giving these people content to talk about us. They ain't just talking about you. They talking about us because they put us all in the same category. And you people is not seeing that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing you say you went to the FOYO. You wasn't on the FOYO. Just went to prison. You understand what I'm saying? You was in Ironwood in that desert. You was in Centinela in that desert. You understand what I'm saying? Half of these dudes couldn't have walked a mile on them 4 yards, man. I'm here to tell y'all. They might can walk them now. But now when I first went to prison, 4 yards was dangerous. And they didn't play. Tracy and Soledad was dangerous. It was a level 3. That was gladiator school. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of brothers couldn't have been able to handle that. They put these snitch jackets on people. Man, let me share something with you. When you put a snitch jacket on somebody, it's on your neighborhood to get on that snitch. But if you the one putting it on him, it's on you to get him. But in prison, if a Crip hit the yard and we had the paperwork on that Crip, we didn't care where he was from. We wasn't going to even get at his homies. We tell his homies one thing. You know he got an issue coming. He finna get that issue. You understand what I'm saying? So when CCO had the yards, that's how it went down. You got a snap jacket on you, you're going to get hit. Simple as that. I've seen a lot of brothers, man, call dudes snitches in the pen. And didn't produce no paperwork. Was just trying to assassinate this man's character. Right? I'm going to give y'all an incident one time. We in Folsom. And I'm going to use these no, I'm going to say what sets they was from. A dude from ETG yelled over the tier and called 2 Crip dudes a rat. One was from 111. I forgot what the other one was from. Oh, they letting the rats out, right? Brother from 111, straight hitter. He come out the next morning, man. When they ran yard, out of nowhere, he was on him. He was on him. Bust on him 3 times. You understand what I'm saying? Because he put a jacket on him, and it wasn't no valid jacket. It wasn't no valid jacket. He bust on him, damn near killed him. That's what happened when you put false jackets on people. You feel what I'm saying? Then you get dudes, know they telling, come to the yard and come try to test it. Like now in the pen, it is dudes that's walking the yard that got snitch jackets on them. And if they got a sack, got a little money, got the phones or whatever, dudes don't want to mess with them because they got the arterial motive. You understand what I'm saying? See, dudes ain't willing to have a whole lot of funk in prison no more because there's phones in there, tobacco in there, and they got them sacks. So they more in tune with their money, trying to get some money than having the yard go up. See, they can't lock you down in prison no more like they did when I was in there, the 2 and 3 year lockdowns. They can only have you on lockdown, I think, no more than 30 days and bring you off now. They can't have these long extended lockdowns. The system has changed so much, they give them tablets in there. You understand what I'm saying? But these dudes, they go to prison and they're not trying to be what they're trying to be on YouTube. Like this King Yellow dude. I heard somebody send me something with the 600 was telling him he need to check in. Let me share this with you, man. 600 was showing more respect to the Spanish than he showed to his own people. Listen to the video when he was talking about this dude should have checked in. He was giving the Spanish more respect than he give us. And the reason I say this is this: he belittled other brothers, but when it came to what this dude was saying to the Spanish, like he was trying to defend their Spanish. Hey, check this out, man. Ain't no one motherfucker tough out here. It's a whole lot of tough people out here. Black, white, brown, whatever color. It's tough people in every color, man. It's all in black and white paperwork. Someone's going to find out sooner or later. Say it again, man. Like that dude King Yellow. Hey, check this out, man. When you put yourself in a situation, you the one got to get yourself out that situation. Don't try to make that thing personal with everybody else. See, when it's your business and you put me in it, it become personal. Because now I'm in it. And I don't want to get caught up in your stupidity. So sometimes, man, when we voice our opinion, our opinion should be voiced with some form of advice. Not trying to defend nobody. So while you telling him how he should conduct his business, how he should have checked in 600 as a G Crip and you a Rip, what you should be doing is pulling Cowboy on the phone. Doing Brick Baby need me to talk on the phone. They him this what we got on you. Check this out. Once you step off YouTube, Cowboy is manipulating a whole lot of things, clout chasing. I done figured it out. He a good brother, so he's manipulating. The more 600 say something, the more Brick Baby say something, he gonna manipulate it. C-Mac, he's young, and he going through it. He learning. I see somebody send me some, say one of his girls finna have a baby. Hey, congratulations, brother. The way you can't conducting yourself, man, get that tattoo off your face, man. I don't never want to hear that you walking around with your baby, going anywhere with your child, and somebody reached out at you because of that tattoo. So if you finna become a father, C-Mac, let that gift, you producing a child, let the gift of birth be to your child is this. You getting that tattoo off your forehead, brother. Do not put your child at risk because of that tattoo. Because you know what happens in the streets of Los Angeles. People don't care who they shoot at and what's there when they be shooting at them. You understand what I'm saying? We done lost too many kids. So C-Mac, please, brother, get that tattoo off your head, man. You can become a father. It's time for you to start acting grown and stop acting 5'5". You understand what I'm saying? It's time to act grown. You're finna be a father. I'm not trying to talk about you. I'm just trying to give you some OG's advice, man. We got to learn how to do better on social media and in society, man. We're doing our own self a disfavor by talking about each other, belittling one another. That's not a good look, man. That's not a good look. And people always got an opinion that can't walk a mile in your shoes. I'm for peace. I want peace in the black community. I want peace in the brown community. Can we ever just have a topic of peace without coming? We got to have a show where we got to talk about what somebody else doing based on their stupidity, their lack of maturity, and all that. Let's talk about peace in Los Angeles. All you do is spending all this negative energy, right? Bosco, C-Magnum, I tell you what, Bosco, Nino Boy, won't y'all have a celebrity boxing match and donate it for a youth center? Donate it towards something for the kids. Let's stop trying to clout chase for all the wrong reasons and clout chase for the right reasons. Let's have content for the right reasons and not for the wrong reason. We're tearing each other's down. We're not building each other up. And as a black man, it's our responsibility to protect our community as well as the village. You understand what I'm saying? It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to keep the village in check. And you brothers is doing us a disfavor with all this rhetoric y'all putting on these channels, man. It ain't cool. It ain't cool. Yeah, all right, YouTube is paying y'all. Y'all doing a damn good job at getting the check. Because you get it based on the subscribers and your views. Bam don't get no healthy check out of YouTube. I don't spend my life all day. I do 2 or 3 lives, but I don't spend my life surfing the net to look for some content. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody send me something, I'm going to speak on it. I speak on it when it's hurting me. I speak on it when it's degrading my race. I speak on it when you're putting kids' lives at risk. And a lot of you brothers that's gang banging on YouTube, that's exactly what you're doing. You're telling people to pull up. Stop telling people to pull up, because eventually somebody will. And everybody know if the right person pull up, what's going to happen. I don't wish death on nobody. I don't wish no physical harm on nobody. Pull up to the townhouse meeting. Pull up to the peace rallies. Let's have those where you can pull up to that. You dudes put all that energy and all that negative shit. Don't none of y'all want to pull that energy in no real. I ain't never heard now one of them dudes talking about peace, man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing these dudes at their hood days throwing up this shit, holding up your guns. Let me give you brothers some game, man. If you're on parole or probation and you doing that, you holding a motherfucking gun on YouTube, they don't need the physical gun to violate you. You holding up a motherfucking gun. You don't supposed to be in possession of a firearm. So they see you on video. One more thing. You ain't even got to be holding it. You standing by the people's guns where you at. You don't supposed to be around gang members. So if you're on parole and probation, be careful what you putting yourself in on YouTube. You feel me? Be careful what you're doing. You're putting yourself in a fucked up situation. So you can't get mad at nobody but the man in the mirror. You dudes is acting immature in here, man. Yet you want to put yourself in the category as a G. That ain't how G's conduct themselves. You understand what I'm saying? G's conduct themselves by leading with a proper example. G's change their life. G's don't want to go back to prison. G's don't want to be associated with stupidity. G's don't want to be associated with busters. And a lot of you dudes is acting like y'all busters on here based on your behavior. You understand what I'm saying? Based on your behavior. You going to your gang member and your enemy giving you something on your homeboy. You don't know what the fuck that is? It's all about, man, I'm finna try to get rid of 2 birds with 1 stone. Let me get this dummy this paperwork before he can go do something to his homeboy. Then he gonna get busted. His hood might do something to him. How many hoods got in-house killings now, man? Every hood doing that. See, it ain't no loyalty no more. You dudes is forgetting what loyalty is. You dudes is being loyal to the bag. You ain't being loyal to your friends, to your woman, to your family, to the community. You're only being loyal to the bag. You'll betray your family for the bag. That ain't how the game go, man. We got to stop doing that. You dudes got to grow up, man, and get some act right in you. Start acting grown. Stop acting like a little boy. Put your motherfucking pants up too, man. Put your pants up and go buy a belt. Invest some money you getting out that bag and buy you a belt. Stop walking around the streets of Los Angeles with no belt on, holding your pants up and you're in flip-flops. Invest your money wisely, man. Invest it in a belt. Stop wearing them skinny jeans because they girl pants. You understand what I'm saying? Stop trying to be the life of the party, trying to live up with the Joneses. That don't happen, man. You dudes is doing too much. You dudes is doing too much. What's up, Bolo? How you living? You dudes is belittling yourselves, man. And then to a certain degree, you're belittling us. The rest of the black man's that ain't on that level no more. We don't care about that no more, man. All right, you a Crip, you a Blood. I'm a Crip. I'm just a non-active Crip. I'm on some positivity today, man. I'm trying to change the community. I'm on a movement of positive. I'm on a movement of peace in the black community. Let's get back to the block parties. So when I was a kid and was block parties, man, didn't nobody have to have guns hanging out. We went to, somebody passed, we went to the funeral, wasn't nobody getting shot at no funeral, getting sloppy drunk, they want to go get to fighting each other. And I'm looking at these dudes at a hood day, they all up and they got gang signs on, got pistols. If your parole officer, your probation officer, see it. If you get violated, don't get mad. Then y'all know the police watch this shit. So when they see who you are and run your name and run a make, they kick in your mama dough, because you didn't, with that video that allowed them to go get a warrant, you sitting up here saying, yeah, where they at, where they at? Stop threatening people while you trying to do a video, because you dudes gonna put yourself in a fucked up situation and y'all gonna go to jail. Then y'all gonna be mad. You ain't gonna be mad at nobody but yourself, because you're putting yourself in this situation. Black men, we got to grow up. We got to start growing grown and act grown. Stop acting like a child, man. C Mac, my best advice to you, brother. Once you become a parent, 5-5 got to go. Don't get 110. It's about giving your child that's going to come in this world 110, brother. And right now, if you got somebody pregnant and you still disrespecting other gang members, you telling your child, your unborn child right now, that you don't love him or her. Love your baby in that woman's womb right now, in that woman's stomach, brother. Love that woman, man. Love that child. Because that child needs you. That child is dependent to see his father and his mother when he come up out that womb, man. You must be here for him. Stop putting yourself in harm's way. Stop saying some of the things you're saying on YouTube. I know you want to be here with your father. You understand what I'm saying? Stop doing that to yourself, see, Mac. Get it together, little brother. You got too much good potentials in you, man, to want to go down the wrong path now. You finna be a parent. It's time to grow up. It's time to start acting responsible. You're finna be a father, man. That's a blessing from God. Understand me, brother. You better wake up and smell the coffee, man. You say this girl finna have your baby. Stop doing some of these things. Stop saying some of the things you're saying. Don't put that baby at risk of not being able to have a father. Wake up, little brother. Wake up. Wake up and smell the coffee. Stop letting people use you and manipulating you. Get that tattoo covered up, man. Get it taken off your face. Give your child that much. You got to give your child 110. You owe your child what's best for your child. And what's best for your child is to cover your tattoo up. Stop disrespecting these hoods. Stop calling these people custards, as you say. Stop saying you this killer and you that killer. You owe your child to be responsible for your life as well as his life. You owe your child that, so it's on you to get it together. That's my advice to you, coming from a G perspective. Real Wood Moments up in the house. Shorty McGriff up in the house. My boy Kevin Williams up in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if people don't seem to get that, man, they don't get it. They don't get it, right? They don't get it, right? And I don't understand it. I don't understand it, right? I don't understand how people manipulate other people into becoming kids. Showboat. When you have kids, it's all about the child. And say it again, man. Give him the real bam. See, I'm trying to watch this, man. You think I'm lying, man? When I heard that brother C-Mac say his girl, this other girlfriend, supposed to have a baby in November. That's my month. Hey, brother, it's time to wake up. It's time for you to stop gangbanging. It's time for you to step your game up. Because you finna be a part of the biggest gang on earth. Fatherhood, brother, parenthood. You finna be in a real gang. Parenthood, and it's your responsibility to take care of your child. Not my responsibility. Not my responsibility. It's on your responsibility to teach and to protect. That's your responsibility. And the way you conducting yourself on YouTube, you're not being responsible for your responsibility is to take care of your child. So please, C-Mac, take heed to what I'm saying, because I say this out of straight love. I'm saying this out of love to any young gang member out here that's gang banging. If you finna have a child, or already got one, and you out here being disrespectful to these other brothers, you're putting your child at risk. You're telling your child that you don't love them. You understand? That's not love towards your child. Ain't talking about the love you showing for your hood when you say woo, 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 wop, wop, and all that. That's the love you got for them. You're finna be a parent now. The love you supposed to show and display now is for your child. That's your responsibility. You're obligated to take care of your child. Don't let nobody steal you, and your child ain't never met you. Listen to me, man. I got a nephew, man. He died. My brother died when he was like 4 months old. You understand what I'm saying? I know a lot of dudes that wasn't around. My homie Bebe died when his son was young. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of them out there. Like, what's up, baby? Crazy old nephew up in the house. Listen to me, man. And I learned this, it's strange. I learned this from my nephew, Crazy. He said, man, when I leave home, my wife and kids is expecting me to come home. So C-Mac, change your whole persona, brother. You say that girl pregnant, start acting like a responsible father already. Stop buying all them goddamn 8 balls. Start buying some baby shower shit. Buy some Pampers, some Huggies. Because you're going to need that money while you sipping on them 8 balls. They don't let that be your apple juice, because you finna start buying some Gilbert's apple juice for your baby. You're finna become a parent. It's time for you to step your game up, little brother. And your responsibility is to your child, not to your neighborhood. So you dudes be coming on here saying y'all with the hood business. Y'all ain't with the hood business, man. Half of these dudes say they with the hood business. Ain't even man, they ain't putting no work in, man. I ain't packing a motherfucker out, ain't putting no work in. You understand? That ain't putting no work in. And everybody know what I mean when I say putting in work. What is your view on the 50-50 in Calipat? Ain't what you mean 50-50 in Calipat? Ain't no 50-50 on no level 4 yard. Calipat got an S and Y yard. That's D yard. I mean, in the Cali pen, my bad, I took that wrong. In 50-50, hey, watch this, man. My opinion on that is this. I read that wrong, excuse me. My opinion is this. All level 1s, level 2s in California is 50-50. The reason they started making them 50-50 yards was because the S and Y yards went up. They violent on that. Watch this, man. How can a dude drop out of a gang or organization in prison, go to the PC yard, then they start a new gang, 2 5s. Violence is over there. Dudes is getting bust on. So they say, fuck it, man. We're going to send these to the main line again. They knew what main line they can send them to. They know, watch this. Them 2 5s don't want to walk back on that level 4. Yeah, they had problems, the ones that was going to the level 2s and level 1s. They wasn't doing it. Now, brothers, we wasn't getting mad. Brothers wasn't getting mad because we already had homies there. CRC took 50 S and Y's there. And we wasn't mad that our homie, I ain't finna never tell my homie to do something that I wouldn't do. I would never encourage nobody to do something I wouldn't do, right? Because I lead by example. Because my homies was asking me in the pen, hey, Bam, how you feel about that? I say, hey, homie, I'm just glad I'm a level 4. Because I know what I did if you sending me to a 50, I ain't going to that yard. I'm going to have to take off. You understand what I'm saying? But now, that's the new get down. That's what people do, man. That is how people get down. You understand what I'm saying? And people don't care. You understand what I'm saying? The CDC is built to destroy, not to build. There's no rehabilitation in prison. Rehabilitation comes from within yourself. You got to be willing to change some things about who you are. So the prison ain't teaching you no rehabilitation. They can give you a trade. You can get a trade on the streets if you don't go to prison. Having them dudes learning trades independent ain't coming to the streets utilizing the trade they got. So understand rehabilitation comes from yourself. Penitentiary ain't got that. Some of them dudes in there, man, you know what a lot of brothers spend their time on, man? 40% of the brothers in prison spend their time on trying to be on somebody's phone, getting on Plenty of Fish, trying to get a girl, or watch porn on their phone. The other 60% is getting the trade, utilizing things, changing their life. Then you got some that just do drugs all day in prison, get in debt, create chaos. Then you get these dudes who say they was in there and tell you what people went up to. I ain't never watched this, man. I ain't never seen no Crips have no melee behind no punk in prison, no homosexual in prison. I remember when I come to Old Folsom, I was in Solidad. I beat the police up in R&R because he dropped my TV, right? And a punk out of Dago named Tyson come to the hole. Put that motherfucker on the Crip tier, right? I sent the punk Kai, I said, you can't come to this yard, tell police move you off this tier. All right, hey, watch this. I don't really respond to him when he tried to talk over the tier. I said what I had to say in the kite. Now you bring your ass to this yard, you gonna leave on the gurney. That motherfucker left that yard before them 10 days. Before them 10 days hit that, he left that tier. You can't come on this yard. This is the Crip yard. This is a Crip tier. You can't, man. He got that them police. And I'm respecting them then. I'm respecting you saved me, because if you'd had to come on, I got the keys. I'm going to lead by example. I ain't finna send no soldier. I'm going to send this soldier. I'm going to go myself. Because everybody on the tier was willing to get him. No, man. Even tell the party, man, why you bring this punk on this tier? Don't be disrespecting us like that. Take that punk downstairs on the first tier. That's where you put the victims at. But they brought him up there because he said it was woo woo. Now you hear dudes like S-Bone them say, ain't no punks on the yard. Watch this, man. That's the only thing I like about this generation in prison. They don't have punks on the yard, but they doing punk shit though. You understand what I'm saying? They doing buster shit. That's punk shit. You understand what I'm saying? Shit. But watch this. It's a whole lot of downloads up in that motherfucker. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. A lot of these dudes is not for the cut off the same cloth we cut from. And these streets ain't meant for everybody, man. That's why they got sidewalks. Get out the street if you ain't meant for them. Stay in your lane. Because when you get in another person's lane, you guaranteed to wreck. You understand what I'm saying? You get these dudes. I'm going to tell you something else too, man. A lot of people don't know how to accept the truth. They sugarcoat the truth. Oh, man. You can't believe everything on YouTube, man. That paperwork might be wrong. It might be some fake paperwork. Well, if it's some fake paperwork, why the dude that's getting the jacket on, they brought the real paperwork? I ain't talking about showing it. I don't want to see it. And I don't want you to read it. I want somebody else to read it. Somebody reliable. If you're putting it on the internet, you're giving people a voice of an opinion about who and what you are. Hey, man, I ain't never seen nobody defend a lie, mean the truth. So when you defend a lie, it's truth in that lie. Because you ain't got to, if it ain't true, you ain't got to say nothing. The truth's going to prevail, man. It's going to prevail. True, bottom line. We got to start waking up and smelling the coffee, man. Black men is not giving themselves they dues over here. Y'all dudes is belittling yourself, and you might to a low key be belittling the rest of us. And a lot of us ain't like that. You understand what I'm saying? These dudes is doing buster shit, yes, yet they say they ain't busters. You understand what I'm saying? So all you dudes that like putting paperwork out, all you dudes pointing fingers at people, ask me if I believe. I believe some of the shit I hear. Because I got reliable sources that done told me. You understand what I'm saying? That is true. And I know they don't mislead nobody. But listen to what I'm telling you. If you know you snitching, just get your ass off YouTube. Or if you're going to stay on YouTube, tell the people that respect you and show them that you respect them enough to tell them, yeah, man, I did that. So what? You got the heart, shit. So what? You understand what I'm saying? Because we're giving these Mahindas ammunition. I seen something with Cowboy. Said like a G60, the one that started it, saying, forgive but don't forget, snitching with a picture of Cowboy. Cowboy turning it up too tough. Tone that shit down. Start acting like a grown-ass man. Man, you dudes got more gray hair than me. You dudes look older than me. And y'all acting immature as fuck on YouTube. That's not a good look, man. I don't fuck with rats. I got a very low opinion of rats, man. Because I don't fuck with them. I'm not getting on no platform with no rat. I go on the platform that might have interviewed him. But if he on there, I ain't going on there. You understand what I'm saying? And another rat shouldn't have another opinion of another rat. Especially when the smut is on you. So until you clear your name up, don't try to have an opinion of another one. On that note, man, it's been good. I'm glad my little nephew Crazy Old tapped in here. Boom, boom. If ain't nobody told you they love you, man. OG Bam, love you, man. Support the channel. Send the content, man. Tell your friends to hit that like and subscribe. We're going to always be what we be, man. You believe rats has no voice? I mean, watch this, man. Listen to me, Puncho. Everybody got a voice. It's all about the audience you trying to get that voice, deliver the message to. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody got a voice, man. Everybody got a voice. Everybody got a voice, man. Everybody got a voice. Everybody got a voice. But some people is coming with negativity out with their voice. They ain't coming with the positivity. Watch this, man. I don't care who on Crenshaw. I don't care who on Slauson. You understand what I'm saying? What I care for in the black community is the safety of the kids. That's the only thing I care about in LA, man. The safety of the kids. I don't care if it's in Crip Hood, Blood Hood. I don't care if it's in front hood or Raymond hood. As long as it's about the kids, they don't want to be there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about having peace. I ain't about the destruction. So everybody has a voice. But if you got a voice and you trying to put a good message out there, stop with the negative shit. Come with the positive shit. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what people ain't doing right. You understand what I'm saying? They come with busted shit. You got, man, watch this, man. I'm gonna be 63 years old, man, in 3 months, right? I lived a messed up life. I've been in prison all my life, in jail too. Since the age of 12, this is the longest I've ever been on the streets. Half of these youngsters is slow. Half of these older cats is gone crazy. The in-between don't know which way to go, right? And the ones that sane, we just trying to stay above water, man. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never seen the behavior I see out of youngsters and some of these older cats today. I ain't never seen this in the 80s and the 90s, man. Or in the 70s. Hoods used to take responsibility for the conduct of their homies. Hoods is no longer taking responsibility for the conduct of their homies. And somebody must be held accountable for some of the shit that's being said on YouTube. It's some consequences that must be presented, man, based on these people's actions. People's walking around like they tough and trying to manipulate other people doing the shit they got. A rat is a direct threat to the advancement of everything and everybody around them. Say it again. Just tell them, nephew, and that's what people don't seem to get. That's what people don't seem to get. People need to understand that it's on us to make things better. Snitching is like cancer. Bustism is like cancer. And we got to cut that shit out. We got to cut it out and get it out of our system. A rat would sell it their own mama. Say it again, man. A lot of tough guys in the graveyard. Say it again, Joe. Yeah, and people ain't getting that. People don't watch this, man. Only thing ever been hard I knew about was a breakfast egg, and that motherfucker can get cracked. You understand what I'm saying? 1 minute explaining what you are doing. You feel me? So we got to learn how to do better. Bam, can you explain 2-5? I says, Joe, only thing I can explain in regards to 2-5, because I never been on S and Y. Man, I remember the first time I ever heard that I'm in the hole and somebody said, 2-5? I said, man, what's that? That's how they say it. And my homeboy hit, matter of fact, Brotherhood. Him and Petey Wack from Sixers was selling. He was in Corcoran Hole. He said, man, that's the PC dudes. You feel me? And they just started a gang. They went to the PC yard and started a gang. Started a 2-5. I guess 2-5 is like half of 50 cents. 50-50. Oh, no, man. And Rat would have to denounce that behavior for the Confederate and respect. Say it again, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. But listen to me, man. People get on YouTube and they say things just to clout chase. They surf the net to get other content, right? But they don't never tell you the truth about them, right? You got the dropouts. They utilize the black content to belittle us and throw lugs. Y'all ain't never heard me speaking on how the mafia carry themselves. That ain't my business. I'm the gatekeeper cripples and damus and blackness on here. I'm not gonna let you belittle what I love and what I represent. What I represent is blackness. What I love is crippin' too. And what I represent and love is black. I love it, man. And that's what people need to understand. I'm loyal to what I love. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want your love all the time. Give me some loyalty. And we're not being loyal to each other on YouTube, the brothers. If they snitching, they need to get out of here. Get away with the negativity. I want peace in the black community. I'm tired of hearing about a kid getting shot. I meant to say confidence and respect, what they say. All right, I got you. But listen to me, man. These dudes, they get on here and just say things. Then we got the white boy, Milk, 7.4. Hey, man, watch this, man. I was looking at somebody send me this, and I seen it today when I woke up. It's obvious Milk ain't never been a real Hoover. He just worked at a store in Hoover, and he used to give up free beer. So he wasn't, but then now he embraced it Hoover. But I hear the boy Tazo say, white boys can't be from gangs. I got a white boy homeboy beat his ass for saying some shit like that. All them every white boy from a Crip hood ain't like milk. You understand what I'm saying? Nah. Don't sit up and say we allow them to be in our culture and this is what they do. All them ain't like milk. You doing worse than what milk do, Taz TV. You try to belittle brothers that going at each other and you say it's content. Then you try to make it a state thing. Oh, you Cali dudes think y'all hard. No, brother, ain't nobody thinking us we tough. I'm trying to give you some game. Some dudes don't like being enlightened. Some dudes don't like nobody giving them game. You know, because you acting green when you think you ain't. You understand what I'm saying? Every white boy from hoods, man. My homeboy Lubo with the business. Was with the old man from Folk Trade was with the business. But see, the only difference with old men, when old man first came to prison, white boys wasn't trying to allow no white boys to be Crips. Mexicans wasn't allowing no Mexicans to be no Crips. We was having fun as soon as they hit the yard. Listen to me. So don't try to throw no lugs at us based on that dude. He got a bad habit of doing that. We got to learn how to start representing ourselves better than what we doing, man. And I'm just giving y'all, when I come on here, man, I'm going to give you the OG's perspective, man. I ain't going to give it to you no other way but the OG's perspective. I'm going to call a ball and strike a strike. I'm here to enlighten these brothers. I'm doing something better, uplifting them. So again, I'm going to say to C-Mac, you're finna become a parent, brother. For the safety of your child, get your tattoo removed. For you can be able to be around your child. Stop doing and saying some of the things you saying being disrespectful. Because you're going to be walking around pushing your baby in these malls and these supermarkets in the stroller. I don't never wish nothing on nobody. I don't want to ever have to hear that somebody did something that C-Mac and he had his child with him. No, C-Mac, you're becoming a parent. Now you're in that big game. You're in the biggest game. Parenthood, brother. It's time to step your game up. It's time to be the father that you didn't have. You understand what I'm saying? Even two fathers and riders tell us why I go to S&Y and gang bang all over it. All over again. Say it again. I don't understand that, man. Watch this. Gunner can tell you about everybody else that's foul, but he don't never tell you about himself. You understand what I'm saying? Gunner talk about everybody that's weird and foul, but he don't never tell you the reason he PC'd up. Now, I guarantee you ain't going to say he told. He ain't going to tell nobody to debrief. But I tell you this, if you was in an organization in prison and you went to that S&Y yard, you did do some debriefing. You told on somebody. Listen to me. With that said, man, we're going to step it down. Y'all know y'all need to enter that raffle. Support the channel, man. Support your boy. Ooh, it's hot. Support your boy. Enter the raffle, man. We still need that same 10 people. Enter the raffle. Support the channel. Blade got the thing up there. I believe we all can agree that law enforcement is not fair when it comes to people of color. Once you assist the police with an investigation or solve a crime, you can never be trusted again. Hey, and they don't even seem to get it, right? Y'all see what the police saying about Keefe D? He wrote a book. He wrote a book. He said, my partner, I ain't gonna even say my partner, I don't even know Keefe D. Just said a fellow Compton Crip had a wire on. Come on, man, let's make it make sense. Y'all think police love y'all? Why y'all want to become rats, man? This ain't what rats do. Who you rats is who, man? Then you get mad when somebody find out you tell it. That's it, man. If nobody told you they love you, OG Bam love you, man. Enter the raffle, support the channel. Everybody have a lovely, lovely, lovely Wednesday, man. Let this Wednesday be a good one. I've asked people if they know Gunner. Nobody knows anything about him. Yeah, Gunner been soft from the very beginning of life. Gunner just trying to project the image now. Body out. Gunner is a comedian. Every time I want to go, y'all keep me going. So you feel me? Gunner is a comedian. Gunner is a comedian, and his content. He got his content. He steal content. He throw lugs at us, but his people was believing the roster was gonna be. Watch this. All of them that was pushing the roster, Dubs, Gunner. Respect all them that fell out. Flacco, all them that fell out. So what happened to the roster? You feel what I'm saying? They say they was for the roster. They talk about how people act on the level 4 yards, they people, and they displaying the same behavior they say that they didn't like in prison, they displaying on YouTube. Nancy, they going at each other. Every other week, somebody, Gunner got caught for giving up fake paperwork. Why do people still subscribe to him? Hey, man, it's somebody for everybody, man. If you stay around fake people long enough, that fake shit will rub off on you. With that said, man, peace. I love y'all, man. Enjoy the day.